A Business Checklist Guide Before You Start a Business. Chapter 1. Ask hard questions before you start a business. Career/business aptitude/ what are you good at? Aptitude tests cover such areas as personality, honesty, intelligence, and specific aptitudes for different careers or the type of business/self-employment you might want to get into. Aptitude testing is intended to measure or predict potential ability in a specific skill or to help an individual determine where they fit in the world, what they like to do from among the career options out there. Achievement tests measure knowledge and skills an individual has already acquired through previous learning. Some aptitude tests have been criticized as being biased against a certain group of people, therefore discriminatory in nature. Most companies that sell aptitude tests have validated them, therefore for legal purposes, they're as anti-discriminatory as you can get. The following are general personality and aptitude tests to help you find yourself or find what business or career fits for you. Books about occupational aptitude tests are at number 331.702 or HF 5381.7 at the library. Start a business questions. What about being an entrepreneur? I just saw an Undercover Boss episode. She wanted to be a country singer in Nashville. She started Gigi's Cupcakes, which now has over 100 stores. Nowadays everything is easy. In my day, it was hard to get merchant credit card status. Nowadays, it's easy to get money from customers through PayPal and internet stores like Amazon and Walmart that you partner with. Compared to 30 years ago, it's much easier to start a business now. You may need to market yourself constantly to stay competitive. Ask yourself these questions to help determine if you should start a business. I'm a risk taker. I am very independent-minded. I am results-oriented. I consistently demand the best from myself. I am comfortable researching or asking others about things I don't know. I trust action more than analysis. I can overcome failure and recommit my energies to success. I am sometimes impatient for results. I am good at managing money. I plan and use my time carefully. I consider myself a very hard worker. I am ambitious. I have a vision of how I want things to be and I follow through until my vision is realized. I am a leader. I will do almost anything if it's ethical to attain my goals. I dislike being supervised. I dislike routine tasks. I am determined to win. I dislike being on someone else's timetable. I am confident. I am able to make on-the-spot decisions. I like myself. I am competitive. I have integrity. I do not need a salary, I prefer my earnings to be unlimited. I am willing to work up to 80 or 100 hours a week to get my business off the ground. I see failure as a learning experience. I am good at persuading people to see my way. I'm a creative problem solver. I am not afraid to seek expert advice from others. I am comfortable with periods of uncertainty, including financial uncertainty. I believe in myself. Will you sell a product or service or both? What kind of products will you sell? What kind of service will you sell? Why will your product or service be more attractive to customers or clients than what your competitors may provide? Who will be your customers or clients? Ages? Gender? Financial status? Geographic area? Educational background? Special interests? Marital status? What problem will your product or service solve for individuals, families, communities, and the environment? Where, ideally, would the home base of your business be located? Questions asked at a business contest. How do you price it? How do you convince a customer to buy it? What is so special and unique about your product? What's the competitive landscape? What is the cost of customer acquisition? How does that change and scale as you grow your business? How many users do you need to get to acquire to reach profitability? How you going to spend the investment money? What do you do about trolls and bombers that could totally rip apart a product? How do you handle criticism? What's your unfair advantage? Shelves need to be stocked and shops need to be crowded. How do you do that? Are you passionate about this? Chapter 2. Business Checklist. Business Checklist. When you start a business, you analyze the potential business to determine whether it's worthwhile. When you buy a business, you should do the same thing. Don't just assume the current owner has been going along having a great, old time at it, making money with no problems and he's gonna tell you everything, even the not so fun stuff. Very few business investigations come up all roses. There will be mixed findings. Every company has strengths and weaknesses. There's no such thing as a perfect opportunity. Weigh the positives and the negatives against each other, then decide if this is the right business for you. Can the business make a good profit or not? The business contract should include all parties to the agreement, including the brokers who will get their share of the deal. Make the contract specify the specific assets you will be getting so there is no dispute about it later. With some businesses, you don't buy a physical building or take over a lease. You buy the seller's assets. Most of the assets are cash on hand, accounts receivable, notes receivable, securities or interests in other businesses, prepaid deposits and utilities, tax rebates, insurance claims, lawsuit claims, inventory, furniture and fixtures, equipment, motor vehicles, leasehold improvements, real estate, business name, patents, trademarks, copyrights, trade secrets, franchise or distributorship rights, licenses and permits, customer mailing lists, telephone numbers. Typically, the seller keeps his liquid assets like cash, receivables, money owed, and securities such as stocks and bonds. He is given credit for prepaid bills which the buyer pays directly to him. The seller might keep the building or sell everything together. Is the business located in a good location both for retail sales and to get the infrastructure services you need? Can this business produce reasonable profits? Don't look at what the business is currently doing. They could be doing a poor job. Look at it in terms of what you see as your potential for it. Many people buy fumbling businesses because the current owners are cynical and the prospective owner sees an opportunity there. Can I buy this property or get a long-term lease such that I don't have to worry about being kicked off? If the price is too high or they want a high down payment, don't reject it outright if you feel it's got potential. Stay calm. Bide your time. Businesses are often hard to sell. Try again in several months. Everything is negotiable. What product does the business deal in? How stable is each product line? Who are the major customers? What percentage of your business do your few top customers make up? It could be risky if most of your business is just a few customers. How much credit do you give to your major customers? How long does it take them to pay you? Will the major customers accept a new guy, you, or will they bail? Does the business have any foreign, governmental, or military customers? How financially stable is each of the major customers? Is repeat business good or bad? How are the products marketed? Is the sales team well organized? Are sales personnel on salary or commission? Do they get paid enough to be highly motivated? How are overall sales? How is cost in terms of sales, which means how are profit margins? What would you do to improve sales? Does the business advertise? Is it enough? Does the advertising program feature the company or the product or both? Is it a good advertising mix? Is advertising handled internally or by an outside agency, or both? What kind of job is the outside advertising agency doing? What is the potential for new, related products? Are there any extraordinary expenses you can foresee? What is the formal organizational chart of the management? Are the lines of authority and job responsibilities clearly defined? Is the organizational structure good or would you change it? What would you do? How does management get paid? Are you happy with this or would you change it? What is the morale among the management team? How good are they at what they do? Can you terminate management if you want, or do they have ironclad contracts regardless of business ownership? Is the company unionized? Is the union or the possibility of unionizing an impediment to the smooth flow of business? Are employees paid enough? What is the quality of their work? What percentage of employees are highly skilled? Is it hard to find people with those skills or hard to train them? Are their working conditions good? Is there an apprenticeship or training program in place? What are the business's hiring policies? What are the human resources benefits like? What would you do to change the workplace and production process? What is the nature of research and development, if any? What is the hoped for end result of the research? Do any research projects currently appear promising? Is this department worth it? Is the market growing, staying steady or declining? Is it a new, emerging industry or an old dinosaur? What factors will influence future market share both from within the company and with what is going on out in the world? Who are the major competitors? How will you compete against them? Is the business currently a worthy competitor? Are there any legal or possible legal actions that could affect this business in any way at all? What would you do to improve the business? What do you see as growth prospects for the company? How much would it cost to institute these changes/improvements? Is the building modern or old and decrepit? Is the plant close enough to reach the market? Is the plant big enough? Can the plant be expanded easily, or would you need a whole new operation? What would have to be done immediately to improve efficiency? Is the company leased or owned? Does the property come with it? If the property is leased, will the term be long enough to have to justify investment? If lease term is too short, can the business be relocated at reasonable cost? Is there a list of equipment, machinery, furniture, and fixtures that comes with the business? Is equipment in good working order? Can the equipment be used to manufacture different or other non-related products? How much would new equipment cost? What is appraisal value of equipment and other capital assets included in sale? Is there a list of current inventory? How good is it, or is it low quality stuff? Chapter 3. Aptitude Test Guides. Aptitude Test Websites. 4education.us/find career. 9types.com. a.free-career-test.com. a.livecareer.com. analyzemycareer.com. a1careerguide.com. adipartners.com/report.doc. alice.gov.ab.ca/employment. analyzemycareer.com. assessment.com. asvabprogram.com, military vocation. aptitudeonline.com. web010/group4.html. articleinsider.com/article/175257. assessment.com. boardbot.com/boards/archaeologica_guest_book/8029.html, free career aptitude test, career in postal service, list of careers. bridges.com. caps.uchicago.edu/undergrad/concentration/self_assess.html. career.ksta.be/career-aptitude-test.html. careeractionplan.com/about.htm, Birmingham, Al. careeractionplan.com/planning.htm, Birmingham, Al. careeradvice.a1careerguide.com. careeradvice-network.co.uk/career_aptitude_test. career-aptitude-test.com. careerpath.com/career-assessment-quiz/career-assessmentist.aspx. careeriq.com/career_IQ_analysis.html. career-aptitude-test.us. careeraptitude.online.a1careerguide.com careerassessment.a1careerguide.com career-assessment.net careercoaching.a1careerguide.com career-connectation.com/expectation.html careerexplorer.net/aptitude.asp careerexplorer.net/aptitude_test.asp Personality/psychology tests. The following are general personality and aptitude tests to help you find yourself or find what business or career fits for you. Books about occupational aptitude tests are at number 331.702 or HF 5381.7 at the library. Skeptic.com/Myers-B, Skeptics Look at Tests. PsychologyToday.psychtests.com. rpp.on.ca, 800-401-4480, Research Psychologists Press, sells many psychology tests including work aptitude ones. 10steps.careerpathsonline.com 2h.com 9types.com analyzemycareer.com brains4zombies.com Intelligence Test bridges.com/career planning software nerdtests.com onlinepsych.com/public/mind_games/cardist personality100.com personalityquiz.net personalitytype.com profitguide.com/i/i1-01.asp, test of business